stop and relax. Just let you sit quietly. So this is your final task. And I'm going to ask you to do it quietly in your head, okay? And this is going to be the time when I'd like you to choose a mildly stressful event, not a traumatic one, okay? And I just kind of want you to kind of think it through, and as you do, I want you to just feel it, really think about it from every perspective. Okay? You ready? Got 2 minutes. Just kind of really get in with it. Right, you made it. You live to tell about it. So let's get you discombobulated and let me look at it, okay?
I'm
Nice
already
job.
discombobulated.
You already discombobulated? Aw, how you doing?
I'm fine,
Yeah?
but the math was my traumatic event
Oh.
because I'm ADHD and dyslexic, and I never got recess
Oh.
because the math was always up on an overhead projector timed, and I never ever finished
Can you tear that
for
out?
4 years of my life.
Aw.
So it was more than mild, I think.
I would say so. That's awful. And how useful was that to stay inside and try to do all that? Like swimming upstream.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take these off. I'm going to try not to take your hair.
Oh, it's all right.
Just,
People pay for this little waxing.
yeah, boy. It's like when I do cues of like, okay, guaranteed no acne on your earlobes. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. All right, let's have a look.
Okay.
See what we got here.
Well,
Thank you for doing that. Oh yeah, you might want to take that
Yeah.
off before you walk
still
away.
have it.
Yeah, that would be no fun.
Walk away.
So, there are a lot of different ways to review this. I just like to go look back at the raw data, and I like to look at it from a big picture perspective. So usually I get something with a bunch of lines on it. It's not terribly entertaining. It's nice to see. All right. So the big picture view, and one of these does not have numbers in it. Yeah, I think it's this one. I don't know why my numerics aren't showing up. So this is the whole session, kind of the big picture view. What do you guys notice?
What does
Tighter
the
on
purple
the,
mean?
what is that, left?
Is that left or right?
The C would have been left and the D right.
So it's right side higher.
Yep. Yeah, let's start out with the muscle tension. What do you notice about it?
It's high the whole time.
Yeah.
Is that the purple?
It does, down
Yeah,
here, you
decreased
kinda settle down
considerably.
a bit.
Oh. Huh.
She does a lot of thoracic breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whoops.
Yep. So you're doing this and this. So you got a lot of activity going on up here.
That's it, you have to do it again.
You know what's interesting? You said you told me this is the math task right here. This section right here.
Uh-huh.
But look at the recovery from the math versus the recovery from the color words.
Huh.
Performance anxiety.
Yeah. What happens to the skin conductance down here on the next line?
Is that the orange?
That's the orange one. Yeah.
Yeah, popped up.
Yeah.
So I was sweating during the math test.
Yeah.
Worse than the Stroop.
This is the math right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really jacked you up.
Yeah, I had test anxiety before.
Yeah.
And you're doing it in front of people too, so.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we put you on the spot. Yeah, here we go, okay. So now you can see where the baseline was. It was off the picture. So yeah, and after that, how was your recovery?
And I couldn't because I was thinking about being in 4th grade.
Was
So
that
I
what you're
couldn't
thinking
recover.
right
I was
here?
trying not to.
Yeah, was that what you're thinking right here? In your
Mhm.
stressful
Oh, when I
event?
did the stressful event?
Yeah? Is that what you were thinking
went-
about, or was this something else?
Yeah, I went back to 4th grade.
Yeah, you stayed elevated here. So you see someone like this, Sue Wilson calls this the stress mountain, and I think that's always been a really good descriptor of it. So if this
Stress
is-
what? Sorry?
The
Stress mountain,
Mountain.
So the idea is that
Montana.
this is the kind of pattern that if you see this, you go through the day, and one stressor builds on the other, builds on the other, builds on the other, and by the end of the day, you're having a martini to walk through, after you walk through the door so that you don't bite the dog.
Montana is stress.
So, you know, one of the strategies then
Montana.
is to de-escalate this during the day. So the toys I passed around, that's kind of one of those things. There's another app called, the ThoughtTech, the EBU TPS has Skin Connects. There's another app called eSense, Minefield eSense, which plugs straight into your phone. You order it, it's an app, and it comes with 2 sensors. That's also very helpful. So I'm trying to make this non-denominational, even though I brought kind of one brand, and so I apologize for that, because the takeaway here is there's a lot of good equipment out there that you can accomplish.
That one's on
this.
Amazon. I've had people order it off Amazon.
Yeah, you can order off Amazon. So those can be really good ways of kind of knocking down that stress mountain. But yeah, so if I look at 2 things immediately that I would be working with you if I were doing biofeedback, it would be surface electromyography. So we're going to get rid of this, and probably have you do some homework knocking this down during the day, because you definitely hold that charge. So what about down here? What about the respiration of the heart? What are your thoughts there? Keeping in mind that she was talking right here, and she's talking right here.
More disorganized.
It got hugely disorganized, especially, I mean, it was, you kind of reorganized after the color words. You kind of got it back together, things look okay. You're holding your breath a little bit, so you're pausing at the end of your breath a fair bit. Then you really disorganized, you never got that back. So I know I'm going to do heart rate variability biofeedback with you. And I know that you're going to have an app on your phone to do that.
I have one,
Do
same
ya?
one.
Do you? How often do you use it during the day?
I don't, because I get so frustrated. It's the hardest thing in the world for me
Do the biofeedback?
to do heart rate.
So I have some homework for people like you. Don't even put the devices away. We don't need all devices. When you get home, maybe part of these.
Chocolate.
Except I don't like chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate's going to be after you do the biofeedback.
She doesn't like chocolate.
When you go home at the end of the day, or when you're at your office laying on the couch, I want you to find a nice heavy textbook.
A heavy what?
Textbook.
Oh.
Put it on your
Oh,
tummy.
and lay down and breathe.
Put it on your tummy.
Yeah.
And belly push-ups. And I just kind of want you to practice that.
I did voice lessons for this reason.
You can use
Apparently it didn't stick.
Oh, thanks, Santiago.
It's all right. You can use a neurofeedback book. Those are general.
So if it stresses you out, then let's chunk the equipment, because there are definitely different ways of getting to this. And what I want you to do is I want you to breathe and practice that. There's some nice music. Some people call it nice, some people don't. It's called Breath Seek, and you can get that off Amazon. Michael Musil. And
Who?
actually there's some really nice videos. I've got a couple of these I'll show you real quick, that are really nice breath pacers. And if you Google breath pacers on YouTube, you can come with some really, really nice ones. There's Google breath pacers and Aperion Center, because they've created some very, very beautiful visualizations. I'll show you. Aperion, Aperion. So Google those. Questions, thoughts about what we just did? Comments, observations?
Strange question.
Yeah.
So I have a client who has an ileostomy. Is there any interference from that in doing any of the breath work, or using a belt, or?
I honestly don't know the answer to that, and that's a good question. And I don't know that I've ever read anything, and I don't have any direct experience. I would say, see what you can do. It's not the best answer, but I apologize. It's the best one I get. Do you know?
Yeah, same. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I'll get that back. I'll show you this video, a couple of those videos real quick. But if you can't do the equipment, or your person can't do the equipment, definitely, there's so many beautiful pacers that, oh my God, I'm over time. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys have been awesome, and I so appreciate you. Thank you for coming in.
Gracias.
Thanks for the stamina.
Yeah, it's late at night. You survived the snowstorm and you got.
But I have a
sign out, right?
But I have a complaint.
Yeah.